Just lying down on your mat. You can have your knees bent, your feet flat on the mat, or you can extend your legs long if that feels better. And just allow your hips to be heavy and your shoulders to be grounded. Maybe roll your shoulders under and allow your hands to rest gently somewhere on your body, maybe on your belly. You can bring one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. And just beginning to arrive here. Feeling the ground under you. Feeling the areas of your body that are touching the mat. And feeling supported here. Noticing if there's any part of your body that you can soften and let go of. And soften your jaw, your forehead. Soften your eyelids. Maybe allow your eyes to close if that feels comfortable. And just bring your awareness to your breath. Noticing how your breath feels. If it's fast or slow, deep or shallow, quiet or loud. Noticing where you feel your breath. Maybe it's at the tip of your nose or under your hands as your body moves. Taking a few cleansing breaths here together. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And then open your mouth and slowly and quietly sigh it out. Let it go. Two more like that. Deep inhale through your nose. And exhale slowly through the mouth. Last one. Deep breath in. And exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. Empty all the air out. Good. Now continue breathing deeply in and out of your nose if that feels comfortable for you. And as you breathe here, bring your awareness to your body. Scan your body from the crown of your head all the way down to your toes. And just notice if there's any part of your body that's maybe a little tight or sore that may need a little bit more love during practice. Just being mindful of that. If anything I say during practice doesn't feel right for you, please don't do it. Just come out of the pose and take a resting posture that works for you. Good. From here, slowly start to bring your knees into your chest, being really gentle, keeping your lower back grounded, just maybe gently rocking from side to side. Just holding your knees with your hands. Then come back to center, and we're just going to start to make circles with our knees. So as you inhale, bring your knees towards you, and then open your knees up towards the side, move them back, and then bring them close together. So just making opposite circles with your knees with your own breath. So inhale, bring your knees in, open them up. Exhale, move them back and bring them close. So moving with your own breath as slowly or as quickly as it feels good in your body. Just noticing how this feels, this in your hips, in your inner thighs. Good. And then next time your knees are back, just reverse the circle. So move your knees out, bring them towards you, and close them. Good. So continue making circles in the opposite direction with your knees. Good. And then come back to center, hug your knees in, just gently rocking from side to side. Good. Now holding your right knee in, extend the left leg long, bring your heel down, but keep your left foot flexed. So you're pressing the left heel away and pressing your leg down towards the mat. Good. Hugging your right knee in, and just notice where your knee wants to go. Maybe it wants to go towards the outside of your body, maybe towards the center of your chest. Good. Continue pressing your left leg down. And with every exhale, maybe you bring your right knee a little bit closer to you. Good. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Good. Now you can stay here, or if you like, start to extend the right leg long um, and flex your foot, pressing your heel up towards the ceiling. So your knee can stay bent a little bit. You can grab the back of your thigh, or you can walk your hands up towards your shin or your ankle. Good. Continue pressing your left leg down, lifting your shoulders off the mat, but allowing your shoulders to be soft down your back. Good. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Good. You can stay here, or if you like, keeping the left foot flexed, start to lift your heel up. Just hovering it off the mat. Good. Engage your core, pull your belly towards your spine. You may start shaking a little bit. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all the air out. Good. Slowly come back down, hug the right knee in. And then from here, we're coming into a twist. So bring your left hand to the outside of the right knee. Right arm extends to the side. And you're just going to cross it over your body towards the left side, coming into an easy recline twist, trying to keep your right shoulder grounded. I'm just noticing this twist in your body. Notice how it feels. You can turn your head towards the right if that feels good in your neck. And slowly come back to center and hug both knees into your chest again. Good. Just gently rocking from side to side. Maybe making circles with your knees in one direction and then the other. And then switching sides. So extend the right leg long, flex your foot, press your heel away, and pull your left knee in towards you. And just notice how this side feels. So this hip may feel a little bit more open, or you may be able to bring your knee in closer. Just notice how it feels. Notice where your knee wants to go. Trying to keep your shoulders down, away from your ears, grounded towards the mat. Good. So pressing the right leg down and pulling your left knee in with every exhale. You can stay here, or if you like, start to straighten your leg, extending your foot towards the ceiling. Flex your foot, press your heel away. Again, you can have a slight bend in your knee, grabbing the back of your thigh, or if you like, you can start to walk your hands up towards your foot, lifting your shoulders off the mat, but allowing your shoulders to be soft and away from your ears. Your right leg still pressing down. You can stay here, or if you like, you can start to hover your right heel off the mat. Good. Pull your belly towards your spine. You may feel this in your core, in your lower belly, in your abs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all the air out. Good. Slowly bring everything down. Hug the left knee in towards your chest. And then we're coming into our twist. So right hand to the outside of your knee. You can extend the left arm to the left and cross the left knee towards the right side. So coming into your reclined twist, trying to keep the left shoulder grounded. Maybe turn your head to the left if that feels good in your neck. Just being really gentle with your body. Just the first few movements, just trying to notice how your body's responding. Not pushing or forcing anything, just listening to what's there. Good. Slowly come back to center, hug your knees in, and then roll onto your left side in a fetal position using your left arm as a pillow. Just pausing here for a breath or two. Noticing the mat under you. And then when you're ready, slowly push yourself up and move to a tabletop position. So coming to tabletop, spread your fingers wide, wrists under your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. You can keep your toes tucked if that feels better in your knees, or come to the tops of the feet. Good. Shoulders away from your ears, pull your belly towards your spine, and you're looking straight down so the back of your neck is long. Good. Now moving through some cat-cows. As you inhale, drop your belly, open up your heart, look up. Exhale to round your back, tuck your tail, look down. Inhale, drop your belly, open up your heart, look up. Exhale, round your back, tuck your tail, look down. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Slowly come back to center. And then from here, extend the right leg back, keeping the toes on the mat to start. Just start to rock back and forth a few times, just noticing how this feels in your right ankle, in the back of your leg, in your wrists, in your shoulders. Good. And then stay here with your toes on the mat, or if you like, flex your foot and lift your heel up just to the level of your hips. Your toes are pointing straight down. Again, stay here, or if you like, extend the opposite arm forward, thumb faces up, and then pull your shoulder away from your ear. Good. Balancing table, take a deep breath in and a long breath out. One more inhale. And exhale, slowly bring your hand down, bring your toes down, and then you're going to drop your heel down. So you're bringing your right heel towards the left, and we're coming into a side plank. So you can bring your right hand to your right hip. You can lift your hand up, stacking your shoulders, maybe look up towards your thumb. Good. Just being mindful of how this feels in your left knee. Good. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. You can stay here, or if you like, flex your right foot and again, lift your heel up. You can just hover or bring it up to the level of your hips. Deep breath in. Exhale slowly. Bring everything back down. Come back to tabletop position. Good. So wrists under your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, moving through some cat-cows. Inhale, drop your belly, open up your heart, look up. Exhale, round your back, tuck your tail, look down. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. One more inhale. And exhale. Good. Slowly come back to center and then extend the left leg back this time, keeping the toes on the mat. Just going to rock back and forth. Good. Again, just noticing how this feels in your ankle, in your left hamstring, in your wrists. And then coming to stillness, you can stay here with your toes on the mat or flex your foot and lift your heel up just to the level of your hips, toes pointing down. Stay here or pull your belly towards your spine and extend the right arm forward. Pull your shoulder away from your ear. Your thumb is facing up and you're looking straight down so the back of your neck is long. Balancing table. Good. And deep breath in. And exhale, bring your hand down, bring your toes down, and then you're just going to drop your heel towards the right side. So coming to our side plank on the second side, you can bring your left hand to your hip. You can reach it all the way up, stacking your shoulders. You can look up towards your thumb if you like. Good. Breathing here. You can stay here, or if you like, flex your foot and lift your heel up. You can just hover or bring your heel up to the level of your hips. Good. Deep breath in. And as you exhale slowly, bring everything back down, come back to table, bring your knees wide, big toes together, and then put your hips back towards your heels, coming to child's pose. Good. So pausing here in child's pose, allow your forehead to rest, either on the mat or on a block. Allow your elbows to be soft. You're pushing your hips back towards your heels. They're not necessarily touching. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all the air out. Good. Inhale, feel your body expand. Fill your body up with air. And as you exhale, feel your body soften and melt towards the mat. From here, slowly come to your hands and knees, keeping your knees wide, big toes together. We're going to come to thread the needle here. So as you inhale, you're going to start to lift the left arm up towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, cross it under the right and bring the left shoulder and the left side of your head on the mat. Your right arm can stay in front of you. You can bring your hand on top of the left and just gently press your left hand away. Good. Just being really mindful of how this feels in your shoulder, in your neck. It should feel really comfortable. So if there's any pain or discomfort, just come back to child's pose. Breathing deeply. And take a deep breath in. Exhale all the air out. Good. Slowly, right hand on the mat if it's not there already. As you inhale, lift your left arm all the way up. Reach up. And exhale, hand down on the mat. Good. Second side, inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, cross it under the left. Bring your right shoulder, right side of your head on the mat. Good. Again, you can keep your left hand on the mat in front of you, or bring your hand on top of the right and just gently press it away. Feeling the stretch in your right shoulder, making sure there's no pain, especially in your neck. Good. Breathing deeply. Good. Slowly bring your left hand on the mat. And as you inhale, reach your right arm all the way up. And exhale, hands down on the mat. Good. Bring your knees under your hips. Tuck your toes under. Push your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Good. So first down dog of our practice. Make sure your feet are hip distance apart or wider. You can start to pedal your feet, bending one knee and then the other, rocking your hips from side to side, just noticing how this feels in your body. Spreading your fingers wide, pressing your hands down, pushing your hips up towards the ceiling. Allow your head to be heavy. Maybe nod your head yes, shake your head no. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all the air out. Pausing here in downward dog. Bend your knees as much as you need. Good. From here, start to slowly walk your hands back towards your feet, coming to a forward fold in the back of your mat. Good. So bend your knees a lot so you can bring your belly on top of your thighs. Your fingertips can stay on the mat. You can bring your hands on a block, or you can grab opposite elbows if that feels good. Just allowing your upper body to hang here. So this should feel really good in your upper back, in your shoulders. Should feel you should feel a release in your spine. We don't usually allow our spines to decompress like this. So just allow gravity to pull your head down and let your spine to soften and release. You can maybe nod your head yes, shake your head no. Good. Keeping your knees bent as much as you need. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Good. Bring your hands to your shins as you inhale. Lengthen your spine, halfway lift. Exhale to fold forward. Good. Two more like that. Inhale, halfway lift, reach the crown of your head forward. Exhale to fold. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. From here, bring your hands on the mat and just walk your hands forward, coming back to downward facing dog. So just pausing here in down dog. If you want a little break from being upside down, you can come to child's pose, or just breathe here in downward facing dog, keeping your knees bent, staying in stillness, or you can walk your dog. Good. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Good. One more inhale. And exhale, come back to down dog if you're not there already. And then on your next inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. And exhale to slowly walk to the top of the mat, coming to a forward fold. Good. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Good. Slowly come all the way up. Reach your arms all the way up, palms touch overhead. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Good. Pausing in mountain pose. Allow your shoulders to soften down your back. Arms by your side, pressing the four corners of your feet down. So maybe lift your toes. Just notice how this feels in the bottom of your feet. And then holding on to this feeling, you can bring your toes back down. Pull your belly towards your spine. Open up your heart. Slight tuck of the chin. Good. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. One more, inhale. And exhale. Pause here with your hands together at heart. Bow your head to your hands. And think of one thing that you're grateful for today. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, fold forward over your thighs. Hands to your shins, halfway lift. Inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Plant your palms, step it back to plank pose. And your shoulders are right over your wrists. Your knees can be up or down. If your knees are down, they're just behind your hips. Wherever you are, your toes are tucked and you're pressing your heels back, pulling your belly towards your spine, looking straight down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all the air out. Good. One more inhale. As you exhale, bring your knees down, your chest and your chin come all the way down to your belly. Good. Now from here, bring your hands off your mat and tent your fingers so your elbows are pointing up. Press the tops of the feet down on the mat so much so that your knees start to lift up. Good. And then as you inhale, start to lift your chest and your chin off the mat, coming to your back bend, and exhale to lower down. Two more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Bring your hands down on the mat, elbows right next to your body. Tuck your toes. And then as you inhale, push up to table or plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Good. Next, inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, slowly make your way to the top of the mat, coming to a forward fold. Hands to your shins, halfway lift. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way up, reach up, palms touch overhead. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Plant your palms. Step it back to plank. Knees up or down. Deep breath in. Exhale wherever you are. Knees down. Chest, chin. Come all the way down to your belly. Hands off the mat. Tent your fingers. Elbows up. Press the tops of the feet down. Inhale to back bend. Exhale to lower. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. And exhale, lower it down. Good. Hands off on the mat. Elbows towards your body. Tuck your toes. Inhale to push up, table or plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of the mat, to your forward fold. Hands to your shins, halfway lift. Inhale, fold forward as you exhale. Inhale, come all the way up, reach up, palms touch overhead. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Good. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Good. Step it back to plank. Knees up or down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower your knees, your chest, and your chin. Come all the way down to your belly. Hands off the mat, tent your fingers, elbows up. Press the tops of the feet down to the mat. Inhale to back bend. Exhale, lower it down. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, come all the way down to your mat. Hands on the mat, elbows towards your body. Tuck your toes. Push up, table or plank. And exhale to downward facing dog. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale all the air out. Good. Next, inhale. Lift your right heel off the mat. Flex your foot so your toes are pointing down. Good. Pausing here in three-legged dog. You can stay here, or if you like, you can bend your knees and stack your hips. Good. Opening up your hips towards the right side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all the air out. Good. Deep inhale. And then as you exhale, bring your right foot towards the top of the mat, coming to a lunge and drop the back knee. So wherever you are, make your way to a low lunge. And then check your front knee. Make sure it's right over your ankle. You can keep the back toes tucked if that feels better in your knees, or come to the top of the foot. Good. You can stay here, or if you like, you can bring your hands on top of your thigh, or you can reach your arms all the way up. Good. Coming into a low lunge, softening your shoulders wherever you are, soften your jaw, soften your gaze. Good. Pull your belly towards your spine. Make sure your front knee is stacked over your ankle. And then deep breath in. Exhale all the air out. Good. One more inhale. And exhale, hands down either side of the front foot. Now moving with our breath, as you inhale, you're going to straighten your right leg, flex your foot, pull your hips back. And exhale, come back to your lunge. Two more like that. Inhale, pull your hips back, lean towards your leg, extend your leg, flex your foot. And exhale to your lunge. One more inhale. And exhale. Good. From here, bring both hands to the inside of your right foot. And then just walk your foot towards the right side. Maybe your toes spill off the mat. And we're going to come into a twist. So you can bring your right hand on top of your thigh. Just gently press it away. Just making sure your knee is moving towards your toes, so you're not rotating your knee in a weird way. And just coming into a twist. So you can stack your shoulders. Left hand can be on the mat or on a block. And just breathing here. Good. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Good. Slowly start to come back to center. Heel toe your foot, back to center, hands on either side of the front foot. And then from here, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and then step it back to plank or to tabletop. Good. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, make your way to downward facing dog. Good. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, lift your right heel up, same leg. Toes pointing down, foot is flexed. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Good. You can stay here or bend your knees, stack your hips so we're on the same side still. Deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Slowly step your foot to the top of the mat. And then from here, you're going to drop the back heel. So we're getting ready for warrior one on this side. So adjust your feet before you come up. So you have a heel to heel alignment, or your feet are on two train tracks. They can be wider on the mat. Back foot is pointing to the top left corner of the mat. Now when you're ready, keeping the front knee bent, you can start to come all the way up, coming to warrior one. When you get here, soften your shoulders, pull the right hip back, left hip forward, back heel is pressing down. Good, back leg straight and strong. Check your front knee, make sure it's not going past your ankle. If it is, you can just adjust your feet to widen your stance. Warrior one, take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly bring your hands to your heart. We're going to start to straighten the front knee. We're moving into pyramid pose. So you may want to adjust your stance and bring your feet a little bit closer, but the back foot is still pointing to the top left corner of the mat. Back leg straight and strong. Front leg is straight. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward. Good. Inhale to open up your heart. As you exhale, hinge from the hips and lean forward. Good. So you can stay halfway. You can bring your hands to blocks. You can bring your hands somewhere on your right leg. And you can have a slight bend in the front knee. Back foot is still pressing down. Back leg straight. And then you're going to lean over your right leg. Good. Wherever you are, make sure you're not pressing your knee back. You have a slight bend in the front knee, making sure this feels good in the back of your leg. Good. Think about moving the right hip back, left hip forward. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more inhale. And exhale. Slowly bring your fingertips on the mat, walk your hands forward, and we're going to come to a standing split. So roll onto the back toes, and you can stay here with your toes on the mat, just leaning forward, allowing your head to hang heavy, or you can start to lift your toes up, just hovering, or bring it up all the way. Wherever you are, your head is heavy. You can walk your hands back towards your right foot. You can maybe try to grab your ankle with one hand, maybe with both hands. It's being really mindful of how this feels in your body, lifting the left heel up, allowing your head to be heavy. Take a deep breath in, long breath out. Good. If you're grabbing your ankles, bring your fingertips on the mat and just step the left foot beside the right. So coming to a forward fold at the top of the mat. Hands to your shins, halfway lift. Inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Good. Inhale, come all the way up, reach up, palms touch overhead. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Good. Pausing in mountain. Pressing the four corners of your feet down, softening your shoulders down your back. Just noticing how this feels in your body. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to fold forward. Hands to your shins, halfway lift. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale, plant your palms. Step it back to plank. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Next inhale, lift your left heel off the mat. You can keep your toes pointing down, flex your foot, stay here or bend your knee and stack your hips. Good. Take a deep breath in, long breath out. Slowly step your foot to the top of the mat and then drop the back knee, coming to your low lunge. Make sure front knee is over your ankle. Stay here with your hands on the mat. You can bring your hands on top of the left thigh, or you can reach your arms all the way up. Soften your shoulders. Breathing deeply. Soften your jaw, your forehead. Deep breath in. And exhale, hands down either side of the front foot. Now moving with our breath as you inhale, flex your foot, straighten your leg, pull your hips back, lean towards your leg, and exhale, back to your lunge. Inhale, pull your hips back, straighten your leg, flex your foot, lean forward, and exhale, back to your lunge. One more, inhale, and exhale. Good. Both hands to the inside of your left foot. Heel toe your foot to the left side of the mat. Your toes may spill off the mat. Plant the right palm, and we're coming into a twist. So you can bring your left hand to on top of your thigh and just gently press it away. Again, being mindful of how this feels in your knee. And then opening up towards the left side. Breathing deeply. Notice where you feel this pose. Good. Slowly, hands down, heel toe, your foot back to center. Hands either side of the front foot. Tuck the back toes. Step it back to plank. Your knees up or down. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, left heel up, same leg. You can stay here with your foot flexed, toes pointing down, or bend your knee and stack your hips. Good. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more inhale. And exhale, step it forward to the top of the mat. Getting ready for warrior one. So drop the back heel. Again, check your alignment first. Your back foot is pointing to the top right corner of the mat. Back leg is straight and strong. Your heel is down. So if your heel is lifted, you can just bring your foot forward a little bit. Keeping the front knee bent. Start to come all the way up, warrior one. Good. Make sure your knee is right over your ankle. Think about pulling your left hip back, right hip forward. Belly to spine, shoulders soft, jaw is soft. Deep breath in. Exhale all the air out. Good. Bring your hands to your heart and straighten the front knee. Getting ready for pyramid. So if you need, you can step it forward a little bit, shortening your stance, but you still have the back foot pointing to the top right corner of the mat. And then as you inhale, open up your heart. Exhale, hinge from the hips, lean forward. Maybe you bring a slight bend in the left knee. Good. You can stay here halfway. You can bring your hands to your left shin or grab the left ankle. And when you get there, think about moving the left hip back, right hip forward, and leaning close to your left leg. Back leg straight and strong, pressing your foot down. Good. Pyramid pose. Breathing deeply. Starting to walk your fingertips forward, getting ready for standing splits. Come to the back toes, and you can stay here with your toes on the mat and just lean forward. Or you can start to hover your toes. Maybe lifting your foot up, lifting your heel up as high as you feel comfortable. Fingertips can stay on the mat. You can walk them back towards your foot, maybe grabbing your ankle with one hand, maybe both. And try it out. Just notice how this side feels. And if your balance is off, like mine, it's okay. Take a deep breath in, long breath out. One more inhale. And exhale, fingertips on the mat. Step it forward to the top of the mat, coming to a forward fold. Get hands to your shins, halfway lift. Inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Inhale, come all the way up, reach up, palms touch overhead. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Pause here, pressing your feet down, feeling your mat supporting you, feeling grounded, strong, supported. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, fold forward over your thighs. Hands to your shins, halfway lift. Inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Plant your palms. Step it back to plank. Knees up or down. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, drop your knees. Walk your knees forward. Cross your ankles. And sit down in a seated position. And we're going to come into a seated butterfly, but with our feet further away. So creating a diamond with your legs. So soles of the feet together, and your knees falling out. You can grab your ankles, or you can bring your arms under your legs and grab the outer edges of your foot if that feels good. Good. So as you inhale, lengthen your spine. And then exhale to lean forward. So you can round your back here and allow your head to move towards your feet. Just being mindful of how this feels in your spine. Allowing your body to soften. Notice if there's anything you're holding on to that you can soften and let go of. Come back to your breath. Notice how your breath feels. And see if you can really deepen your inhales. Lengthen and soften your exhales. Slowly start to come out of the pose. Bring your hands to the outside of your knees, and then bring your knees together, closing your legs up like a book. Walk your feet towards you. Hug your knees in. Maybe bring your forehead to your knees. And thank your body for everything it does for you. For all the poses on and off the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all the air out. Good. Slowly start to make your way to your back. Come to lying down on your back. Starting with your feet flat on the mat. And you can bring your hands somewhere on your body. Feeling the next inhale, fill your body up. And as you exhale, see if you can soften and settle here, allowing your body to be held by the mat, supported, grounded. Good. Hug your knees into your chest, gently rocking from side to side. If happy baby is in your practice, you can come to happy baby pose, grabbing the outer edges of your feet, or you can grab the backs of your thighs, flexing your feet, bringing your knees towards the outside of your body. And you can stay in stillness, so you can gently rock from side to side, maybe straightening one leg and then the other. Any movement that feels good here in your body. Good. And then hugging your knees in, bringing your forehead towards your knees, curling up into a tight little ball, squeezing everything. And then coming to Shavasana. Allowing your body to find a position where it feels comfortable. You can grab props, layers, anything you need here to get really settled and comfortable in your final posture. You can have your knees bent or your legs extended long, allowing your feet and your legs to be heavy. Hips and shoulders grounded and heavy on the mat. Arms by your side, palms facing up, fingers gently curled in. Soften your jaw and allow your tongue to fall away from the roof of your mouth. Soften the muscles of the face, your forehead, your eyelids. Allow your eyes to close. And then scan your body from the crown of your head all the way down to your fingers and your toes. Notice if there's any part of your body that you can soften and let go of. Just a little bit more. Allow your body to rest here and breathe naturally and take in the effects of your practice. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. One more like that. Deep inhale. Full and complete exhale. Slowly start to bring some movement back to your body. Moving your fingers, your toes, your wrists and your ankles. Maybe gently rocking your head from side to side. When you're ready, bend one knee and then the other. Roll onto your right side in the fetal position, using your bottom arm as a pillow. And maybe with your eyes closed, start to make your way up to a comfortable seat. Sitting with your spine tall, your neck straight, chin parallel to the mat. Bring your hands by your side. As you inhale, reach your arms all the way up, palms touch overhead. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Bow your head to your hands. And thank yourself for coming to your mat today, for spending this time for yourself, for your practice. Thumbs to your third eye, the space between your eyebrows. May your thoughts be kind. Thumbs to your lips, may your words be caring. And thumbs to your heart center, may your heart be filled with love and gratitude. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.